Hello everyone, Little Pony here, back with some more Magic the Gathering Arena. Yeah, I realize I haven't played in a while, but eh, I just haven't really been feeling it lately. But anyway, the Avatar set just released, and that means another massive pack openings video. So let's get going, starting off with the 5 golden packs. Okay, nothing great there. Like, no mythics or anything that don't already have.
I hope you like losing.
Ooh, okay, got a Radiant Lotus, that's nice. Good for artifact decks. Valkyrie's Call, that's a decent one. Returns things as flying angels. Okay, not bad so far. Igra, Eater of All. Okay, turns creatures into food. And gets +1/+1 counters when you put food into the graveyard. That's not bad. Got Iro Tea Master. Sure. Unagi of Kyoshi Island. Dream Dude Entrancer. Okay, nothing great there. And last gold pack. Okay, got the exclusive nightclub. Ooh, Ghost Vacuum. That's a good one. Fire Lord Azula. Bhagavoth's Lair. Okay, not a bad pack. Like that this one has potential. Okay, 53 packs of Avatar. Let's go. Okay. Sure. I think I'm only really gonna point out like the cards I think are nifty. Secret Tunnel. Secret Tunnel. Yeah, yeah, it's like Rogue's Passage, but for 2 creatures. Oh, not Badger Mole. I was thinking of a different one. Um, yeah. Ah, Sokka Tenacious Tactician. Ooh, Kyoshi Island Plaza, new shrine. Nice. Love shrines. And of course, a couple lands that enter tapped. Oh, White Lotus Reinforcements, +1/+1 to allies. Cool. Okay. Eh. Leaves from the vine. Uh, got a lesson card. Okay. Discard 1, draw 2. That's good. Ooh, Mechanist, Artisan. Okay, cast non-creature spell, get a clue token, works really well with the Academy Manufactor. And yeah, could be a good combo there. Hama the Bloodbender. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Exile stuff, play for waterbending cost. That's nice. Merchant of Many Hats, another card that can return to the graveyard to the hand. Alright, let's keep going. Ren and Shaw. Potential to make a copy of itself. Ooh, Southern Air Temple, another shrine. Love to see it. Yeah, that with the secondary ability and the I forget which shrine it is, but it creates like shrine tokens That can get out of control real quick. Okay, gold wild card, nice. Oh, Ruinous water bending, cool, cool. A minus X, in this case -2, and if you pay the additional cost, gain 1 life for each creature killed. That's pretty cool. Okay, next card. Ah, Yue the Moon Spirit. That's actually pretty cool. Being able to play stuff, non-creatures in this case, from your hand without paying its mana cost for only 5 mana. That's pretty cool. Like, doesn't even have to be 5 mana. You could have like a combination of creatures, lands, artifacts to tap, and bam, you get out a non-creature spell. Sun Warriors, that's good if you have a large, set of creatures. Mind you need something to be able to use it with the since firebending is only until end of combat. But of course there's commanders for that. Although with this being red white, those wouldn't really work, so you'd have to put them in the 99 if you're playing commander. But that's fine. Cycle of Renewal, another sack a land, get 2 on the battlefield type cards. Wait for landfall. Okay. Couple more lands, Twin Blades, Earth Kingdom General. Okay, that could be useful. Gain life when you put +1/+1 counters on creatures. Kind of like that one other card, except in that case it's draw cards. Back Edge of Eternities. Ooh, Mythic Wild card, nice. Okay, Jet Freedom Fighter. I'm trying not to spend too much time on any given pack, just so this doesn't end up being like an hour-long video. Ah, Zuko Conflicted. Yeah, he switches control. Okay. Next pack. Ah, the Unlucky Cabbage Merchant. Sorry, I just woke up a little bit ago, so it's like it's still a little bit tired. Okay. Mana Dork and double Mana Dork if you have power 4 or greater. Okay. Could be useful. I mean, green does tend to get chunky creatures, so, that's good. Day of Black Sun. Okay, yeah, just like, yeah, just destroy creatures with mana value X or less. Yeah. Ooh, Bender's Water Skin, that's a good one. It's a mana rock that untaps on each player's untapped phase. Mind you, like, we only have 2-player games in Arena, so not as useful as it could be if it was like proper commander. But that's fine. Haru Hidden Talent, Earthbending whenever an ally you control enters. That's really good. Turn your lands into more creatures. Ah, the Earth King. Bear. Okay, create a bear token. Oh, okay. Power 4 greater attack, search library for up to that many basic land cards and put them on the... Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, it's like if you have a bunch of big creatures, you can just like ramp out the lands. Yeah, that's good. Aromatic Herbalist, Mana Dork and 2 Mana Dork for lessons. Okay, White Lotus Hideout. Okay, land for lessons and shrine cards. That can go in a. Okay, that's definitely going in a shrine deck. That's really good. Uh, Honest Work, it's another debuff aura. And I was like, yeah, this creature, it does nothing now. I mean, okay, it can tap for a colorless mana, so not the worst thing. Beifeng's Bounty Hunters. Okay, whenever an non creature you control dies, Earthbound X X's that creature's power. Okay. Interesting. Okay, nothing really special there. Spirit Water Revival. Okay. Oh, okay. So 3 mana to draw 2 cards, but if you pay the additional 6, you shuffle the graveyard into your library, draw 7 cards, and you have no max hand size for the rest of the game. That's really good. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Now, obviously, I'm not going over every single card, just the ones that I see that look interesting. Like Redirect Lightning. It's like, okay, yeah. 1 mana, you can pay 5 and 2 as the additional cost, and just simply change the target of a spell or ability. Like that's really useful. Okay. Okay, nothing new in that pack. Next. Firelord Zuko. Firebending X where X is his power. Whenever it casts a spell from exile, whenever a permanent you control enters from exile, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature. So it definitely wants to combine with airbending. Okay, Gurupathic. Search yeah, look at top 5, reveal Saga, Shrine, or Lesson. Put it into hand. Yeah, this is good for Saga, Shrine, Lesson decks. Speaking of lessons, Uncle Iroh reduces cost by 1. Hakoda Selfless Commander. Look at top card at any time. Cast ally spells from top. And he has a Zack effect. Like, sacrifice him, creature gets indestructible, and some other buff. Okay, Master Piandao. Look at top 4, reveal ally equipment lesson. Put into hand. Okay. Air Nomad Legacy, so flying support. Almost playful pet, good if you airbend it frequently. Ooh, got a mythic. Legend of Kuruk. Ooh, yeah, that one where it's like if you cast a spell, it'll create a colorless spirit token creature that can't be blocked or can't block itself. Plus, waterbend 20, take extra turn. Yeah, that's really neat. Okay. Ooh, Aang's Journeys. Search your library for a basic land. If a spell was kicked, instead search your library for a basic land card and a shrine card. Reveal and put into your hand and shuffle. Gain 2 life. So another card for shrine decks. Yeah, Shrine's got a decent buff this set. I like it. I like Shrine decks. So I'm just loving this. Okay, combustion technique. Deals damage equal to 2 plus the number of lessened cards in your graveyard to target creature. If it would die, exile it instead. Okay, I guess. Firebending Ascension. Okay, when it enters, create a 2/2 red soldier creature token with Firebending 1. Whenever your creature you control attacking causes the triggered ability of that creature to trigger, put a quest counter on it. It has 4 more, copy that ability, choose new targets for that copy. Okay, so build it up enough and eventually you have a attack trigger copier, so that's neat. Very, very red effect. Suck up Bold Boomeranger. Okay, when it enters, discard up to 2 cards and draw that many cards. Cast Artifact or Lesson, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Okay. Uh, da, 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 da. Okay, that if you have lessons in your graveyard, get a discount. That could be good if you have a decent number of lessons. So Grand has potential. I do love a nice cost reduction. Got the Rise of Sozin into Firelord Sozin. Okay, Firebending 3, Menace. When it deals combat damage to a player, you can pay X. If you do, put a number of target creature cards with total mana value X or less from that player's graveyard under the battlefield under your control. Okay, so you can revive your opponent's stuff. That's useful. Okay. 25 more packs. Let's keep going. Suki Courageous Rescuer. Other creatures you control get +1/+0. When another, when another permanent you control leaves the battlefield during your turn, create a 1/1 white ally creature token once per turn. Okay. Okay. The Cat Gator pings a target for damage equal to the number of swaps you control when it enters. That's good. Combine it with the bounce effect, and yeah, that could deal some real damage. Oh, brought back. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, Agna Kiela, or how you pronounce it. It enters tap if unless you control basic land, taps for blue, and for 2 and a blue, draw a card, discard a card. Not bad. Okay. Okay, Cruel Administrator enters with a +1/+1 counter on it if you attacked. When it attacks, create a 2/2 red soldier creature token with Firebending 1. That could be useful, potentially. Again, Firebending is one of those things where, like, you have to have the right setup for it. Okay. Surprisingly, I only got one of the bonus sheet cards so far. Okay, Foggy Swamp Spirit Keeper. Draw a second card each turn, create a 1/1 colorless spirit creature token. Can't block or be blocked by non-spirit creatures. So another way to, build up bodies on the board. Tools of War. Enters, create a clue token. When you sacrifice a permanent during your turn, create a 1/1 white ally creature token once per turn. So good for sack decks. Cityscape Leveler. I was just talking about the bonus sheet. Unfortunately, I already have a Cityscape leveler, so this is just an alt art for it. But, that's fine. Highly Chi blocker. Yeah, when it enters, tap on the one target creature, it doesn't untap during its controller's untap step for as long as you control Ty Lee. So if you can somehow double the enter trigger, you can tap more stuff down. Yeah, definitely has potential. Okay, another Rise of Sozin, nothing new there. Okay, Mythic Wild card. Got Aang the Last Airbender, one of the few Aangs that doesn't transform. And Suki Kyoshi Warrior. Okay. Yeah, attacks, creates an allied creature token. Cool. Okay, gold wild card, no new cards, that's fine. Ah, Katara the Fearless. Yeah, just doubles triggered abilities of allies. Okay. Boomy King of Through Trials. Okay. Choose X where X is the number of lesson cards in your graveyard. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Ah, Force of Negation. Okay, that's a good one. Ozai's Cruelty. Deal 2 damage, they discard 2. Good for discard decks. Distant Confrontation. Okay, just like, okay, choose one or a few, destroy the rest. Or sacrifice the rest, actually, which is good. It gets around indestructible. Ah, Toph the First Metal Bender. Yeah, non-token artifacts you control are lands in addition to their other types. They don't gain the ability to tap for mana. But if you have something like, I forget what it's called, but that land that makes everything forests, that makes all lands forests, then suddenly you have a lot of extra mana. And then at the beginning of your end step, Earthbend 2. Yeah, good card. Okay, Raven Eagle. Eh. Ah, the Cave of Two Lovers. Path to Redemption, Longfang, Grand Secretariat. Ah, Azula, Cunning Usurper. When it enters, second opponent exiles a non-token creature they control. Then they exile a non-land card from the graveyard. During your turn, you can cast cards exiled with Azula, and you may cast them as though they had flash. Mana of any type can be used. Okay. Okay, Low and Lee, Twin Tutors. When they enter, search your library for a lesson or noble card, reveal it, put it in your hand. Oh, noble creatures you control and lesson spells you control have lifelink. That's interesting. Okay, noble synergy. Momo friendly flyer, so a discount to the first non-lemur creature spell you cast with flying you cast each turn. So flying synergy. Master Paku. Okay, becomes tapped. Target player mills X cards where X is the number of lesson cards in your graveyard. Eh, maybe. Okay, in a mill deck, maybe. It depends. Ah, and at the crossroads. Okay, top 5 cards of the library. Put a creature card with mana value of 4 or less from from among them onto the battlefield, put the rest in the bottom. When another creature you control leaves the battlefield, transform at the beginning of the next upkeep. Land creatures you control have vigilance. Beginning of combat, Earthbend 2. Okay. Then Rumble Arena, Vigilance land. It's a filter land. Okay, got a Mythic. Legend of Roku. Okay. Saga stuff. For 8 mana, create a 4/4 red dragon creature with token with flying and firebending 4. And he also has firebending 4, so could escalate quickly. Okay, 4 more packs. Ooh, Spirit Oasis, another shrine. Another shrine that gets you card draw. That's really good. Earthbending Ascension. Okay, enters Earthbend 2, search library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tapped, and shuffle. Landfall, when a land of control enters, put a quest counter on it. When it do, for as 4 or more, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature control. It gains trample until end of turn. Okay, that does a lot. True Ancestry, lesson card for green, returns a permanent card from your graveyard to your hand, create a create a clue token. Okay, this is a good pack. Abandoned Air Temple. Okay, another one of those enters tap, don't see control basic land type cards, taps for white. And yeah, 3 and a white tap, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature on each creature you control. Sorry, energy is diminishing. Ooh. Ooh, the White Lotus tile. Nice. Enters tapped, add X mana of any one color, where X is the greatest number of creature control with a creature type in common. So you definitely want it in a, if not, in a single type focused deck. And last pack. Airbender Ascension. When it enters, Airbender the one target creature. When a creature control enters, put a quest counter on it. Beginning of your end step, if this enchantment has 4 more quest counters, exile up to 1 target creature you control, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. So a teleportation circle with a bit of build-up first. Okay. So yeah, that is the Avatar pre-order stream, not stream, but video. Managed to get it done in under a half hour, so that's good. So yeah, uh, I don't know when I'll do more Magic Arena. I just have to be in the right mood for it, and I've just been kind of good lately. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And yeah, until next time, take care, and I'll see you all in the next video. Later.